Hi guys, welcome to my video. First, I want to say shout out to all the comments on the previous video related to wokeness. Yeah, I really love reading your comments and what you think. Even if you don't agree with me, it's just a discussion, and hearing your point of view as well is really good and informative as well. So yeah, thanks so much for sharing your opinion. Let's go and check out when unhinged woke people get owned. Yeah.
Do you speak English?
Yeah. And it is by Arako TV, the original video.
Yes. How do you feel about animals being exploited?
I wish we would do it with people too, because we are too many people.
Huh?
What did he say?
Huh?
I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
Hello.
Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business...
I am my boyfriend's first black girlfriend.
If you're black, then I'm the real Donald Trump himself. China, China. I know China very well. I know everybody in China.
China.
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been...
Isn't that being straight, but just with extra steps?
Yeah.
The first 3 things a female notices in a man.
Don't care. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
I like this guy, man.
America doesn't believe in climate change, but they think Democrats are magically controlling the weather.
Who the f holds a burger like that? What the f
Yeah,
are you
half
doing?
of your meat is falling.
What are you doing?
Like, I literally was just looking at the burger. I didn't even hear what he said. I was like, why is he? What?
Beta!
There's so much trans hate in the world. Sorry, there's so much trans hate in the world right now, and I'm so done with it. And pride just means that we are unabashedly happy just to be alive.
Yeah. And where do you personally feel that hate is coming from?
Most places, but especially the government.
And in your own life, where would you say that you feel the hate the most?
There's so much hate.
I feel like...
But she cannot say from where.
I kind of internalize a lot of the hate, so it feels like it mostly comes from myself at this point, because...
Aha. Interesting observation. Finally someone is admitting it. I always thought so.
First, who's in charge of the LA Fire Department? Kristen Crowley. She's the first LGBTQ fire chief. She makes almost $500K and went to Harvard Business School. Christina Kepner, first lesbian assistant chief to the LA Fire Department. Harvard Kennedy School for managing diverse organizations. I don't know, they teach you how to put out a fire at Harvard?
The Harvard firefighting school?
And then we have Christine Larson, LA Fire Department's first lesbian equity bureau.
Yeah, they put so much money onto this diversity shit in with the firefighters and whatnot, but they didn't work on actually bringing water into their hose.
Chief, $400K a year, and they're focused on everything except for putting out fires and fire readiness. Yeah. Unfortunately, feels good to include everyone, and you're the fire chief. You're the best. You're the assistant. We're wearing the outfits. We
This
can
is
do
when
it.
they are literally focusing on the wrong thing, and that's what they have been doing for the longest time ever. And now it is causing people to lose their houses, their livelihood. It is crazy. Like, now it's time to say stop with this shit and bring what is necessary and what we actually need.
Take guys out. We want to change everything. We're in charge now. And then the city burns, and there's no water in the fire hydrant.
Do you need to go to the Harvard School of Management to figure out you need water?
You want to send somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
Bro, I don't need you to understand my situation. I need you to put that fire out. What the fuck? I'm not gonna sit with fire all around me, hold your hands and be like, how do you feel today? Let's talk about feelings and emotions. Like, fuck off. I'm so pissed.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you
so
couldn't
wrong.
carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
It's so funny the way they say only 5% of women are firefighters at the end. Like, that's a bad thing. When this Muppet just admitted she couldn't carry a man out of the house.
Yeah, like if she cannot...
If you're a grown man, try and get your girlfriend or your sister to try and pull you out the house or just out the room when you play dead. Guarantee most of them won't be able to do it. Or they'll do it really slow, so you die. And this is why we've got to stop all this diversity hiring and give the most capable people the job. Because now when it's a life or death situation like in California...
Yeah, like let's not mess up with life and death situations, alright? Like, no. There is a place and time for everything, and this is not the place for it. Like, we can joke around and be like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, your feelings and emotions are really important right now. No, they are not. If it is life and death situation, then we need to face reality. The way reality is being faced by men being stronger than women physically, and they should be more capable of doing the job. So it's completely fine for firefighters to have 5% of women. I agree 100%. But at the end of the day, even if we had more percentage of women as firefighters, there was no water, okay? Like, I don't blame the firefighters for this. I blame the government.
Got donuts like this that are taking care of it. It's a fucking joke. I also hope anyone that's been affected by the fires is safe and has capable people that are helping them.
We're in a fire, and I'm playing dead. How'd you go pick me up?
There is like a tactic to pick him up by like actually putting yourself on him and then rolling yourself so he is on your back, and then you squat out of that situation and while he is on your back. So that's the only way that a woman can actually do it, because her back is the strongest and has her feet, not her arms. Like, she cannot really pull him with her hands. Nah, you can't do that.
We gotta do something. Go ahead, baby.
This is the fire. This is the fire. You burn me.
I'm burning.
I mean, you're burning. You're burning. You're dead.
Are the unhappiest group of people. Duh. I could have told you that.
Study. We don't
They're
need studies.
miserable.
Just
They
watch
blame
them.
everyone
Yeah.
else on their problems. They take no accountability in their lives. They don't understand the way the world works, and they have this victim mentality. I didn't need
Yeah.
a study to tell you that.
Would you guys rather go to jail for the rest of your life
True.
or
Victim mentality
be
is the
conservative?
worst.
Go to jail.
Go to jail?
Yeah.
Die.
Okay.
Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at all.
four
But you weren't
who's taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who
Anyone
homeschools
who's
my children.
choice,
But if
welcome
my
outside.
children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman.
Don't run.
That's
Don't run.
anti-feminist.
Yep.
And that's when I lose my shit. Sorry.
This is what they do when they get exposed for being the hypocrites
run
they
away.
truly are. They get personal and then they run away. Or they waddle like this donut.
They just found a batch of new ballots. 40 million new ballots. Kamala Harris is president-elect.
Bullshit! She better not have.
You know what? Hillary Clinton and her are working together. They're hiding files.
What?
She's your president,
She
Tina.
ain't my president.
She just won the election.
A woman can't run this country.
Ah, not if it's like you.
Oh, I get it straight.
Get it straight. Women beats trans man in competition. So a woman beats a woman in a competition. Wait, trans man means he became a woman? I don't know. I don't even know. Oh. Okay, not something we see a lot of. How ashamed is
Can't
he?
beat the men, can't beat the women. The only thing you can do now is identify as a 6-year-old and beat up the kids.
He literally tried. He literally tried and got destroyed by a woman, and he's like, now, fuck, what am I gonna do now?
Of you ladies take in
a black illegal immigrant that's here with us today that needs a home? No, I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, but they won't take in my black illegal immigrant friend Felix from Mexico. I guess they don't matter that much.
Yep.
Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant?
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
A ritual. Dude, I don't understand. It's like they're mental. Like the behavior is not a normal human behavior. It's like not even kids in a grown ass person's body. It's less than kids, babies who can speak somehow. Like, what the fudge am I watching? These are people who, like, did you have your parents around? Did you the school? Did the school teach you anything? Like, what the hell?
He's doing a ritual on the poster.
Oh, that sucks.
What's your name? What's your name? Whoa.
Hey,
Let's not
yo,
do
you
that.
can't do
Drop
that.
it. Let's not do that. Right. Drop it. Get out of here.
Looks to me that they stumbled upon a mythical creature. I'd say some type of goblin or
What
dark
is
elf
that?
somehow escaped the government facility.
Who are we?
We are that platoon.
Huh?
Who are you? Who are we? We are that platoon.
I'm happy playing video games all day long, reading books, drawing and painting, and staying in my room and not leaving and socializing with the outside world. I am completely fine. I don't need a group of people to feel social. If socializing is that shit, I don't need it in my life. I think I have my own peace in my heart by being alone. What was that?
The last 5 months I've been conducting a social experiment online to expose how gullible and how delusional the left is. A lot of people genuinely thought I was a trans person because it's hard to tell the difference, sadly, between comedy and someone who's genuine about being trans.
So no one cared that he was doing that. You don't care if it is or isn't. That's my sentiment towards trans people. Do what you'd like. I'm not upset with you. Just stop trying to get taxpayer money for your cosmetic surgery. Stop making it like a social thing. Because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I hate you and I want you to have harm. I can love you and be polite in society. I'm just not asking it to burden everyone else.
Most importantly, leave the kids alone. And then when you're an adult, if you want to identify as a pig, then you identify as a pig. But that means that you have to live the life of a pig. You can't start claiming human rights after that. You are now a pig. If I want to eat you for my breakfast, I can eat you for my breakfast. Not that I would, because you probably taste like shit.
You are the first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football. Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
You know, I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter, great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me, this is about us.
Yeah, it's not about
we're going to celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
He's politely saying, stop making this about race and focus on what my team's actually accomplished, you stupid bitch.
Do you guys believe that there's more than two genders?
I don't want to take
It's a great question.
Yeah, I think it's up to the individual.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's a complicated topic. I'm not educated enough to have a probably serious opinion.
Dude, you really don't need to be educated enough. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Just say what you're thinking. Come on.
On the matter, but I agree. I think it's up to the individual. I think it's more than the traditional male-female. Obviously, it's
not a tradition. It's biological. And we're not talking about culture and tradition and my mom used to make food that way and it's supposed to be that way. Like, no. We're not talking about taking off your shoes and entering the house because you walk without shoes in Germany. We're not talking about that, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one. I wasn't expecting that one.
No, you are fucking scared. That's what you are. You can see how awkward and scared they are. Because when you are not embracing the truth, when you are not following reality, you are scared to say anything wrong, so you get hated. But when you know that you're following something that is 100% true, you are not scared. It's fine. It's completely alright.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, well, that's the reason for it. Because like I've met people who believe either way.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not the hard male female. I mean, it's kind of what you feel inside as well, more than the physical. So it's a different world we live in these days. Yeah.
The biology and science is one thing. You can identify with other things, but not when it comes to the organs, your male or female organs. You only have 2 organs. You cannot come up with a butterfly down there. You know, like, it is what it is.
What a drip of a man. There's nothing complicated about this question. A 5-year-old can answer this question. He's just scared to answer it because he don't want to get cancelled. Or he might not get laid.
I was born as a man, and now I'm a woman.
Okay, no, but you don't become a woman just because you dress like a woman. So let me ask you a question. If I wear a disguise or a costume, do I become that thing? For example, if I dress with a sombrero and start talking with a Mexican accent, do I then become that culture?
No, because that's different race.
Oh, so we don't play the race game, but gender is fine? So gender is completely fine, but if I want to become a Mexican woman, I cannot? Because that's racist? Make it make sense.
Okay, but then wait, why, how is it different? Because you're saying that if you dress a certain way and you present a certain way, you can be as you think you are. Why can't I also just choose what culture I am?
Because you are born within a culture, you are born...
So we're going back to birth. How we are born matters.
But you were born as a man. So what is a woman?
What is a woman is whatever you want to be.
So anyone can be a woman?
Yeah.
Do you get a period?
No. Well, actually, yes. So, no.
Wow. Can you give birth?
No.
So a woman can be whatever you want it to be. Is that correct?
Yeah, but cis women can also be and have all of those things.
So under that logic, can I become a bobcat or a giraffe?
I mean, if you want me to call you a bobcat, sure. I don't care.
So at some point, don't you see that it's probably a bad idea to give people the ability to identify whatever they want as just because they feel a certain way?
Why would it be a bad thing?
Well, shouldn't we have some sort of objective truth that male and female differences and distinctions matter?
At least this Muppet was able to have a conversation without screaming.
Bro, like, whenever she was saying something wrong, or he or whatever, the crowd was also raging because they know that he or she is getting baited. And not only, like, baited in a bad way, baited in a good way. Like, because he is making so much more sense. Objective truth matters.
And getting personal. Still delusional in need of Michael, though.
Get some help.
Crazy. Crazy world we are living in.